As we wait for people to join us, come into the space, start to process awareness. I had some technical problems, so as you can see it's stuck in portrait mode. Hello everyone. Yes, we've got people from everywhere. Someone has joined us from hospital, Catherine. Welcome everyone. As you know, this is live, so we may have a knock on the door, and I will go and attend to that and return. This is the 5th week of our global compassion practice. Next week is the last week. And then you can always look back on the playlist if you choose to do so. Welcome everyone. Imagine now that we are coming into a beautiful space, a room, and we are seating ourselves, sitting down. We choose to sit down or lie down. There is a voluntary donation for this live of $1.99, that is voluntary. Hello. Daniel from Perth. I'll be going to visit Adelaide soon, so if any of you are in Adelaide, we can meet up. Start to release your body, notice your breathing. Come into the space, being aware of why we have come together. We have come together to be empowered by this sense of community. We have come together to practice compassion. This is not a guided meditation. This is you sitting in the driver's seat. You have the awesome position of being in control. So there is more silence in a practice. Welcome everyone. All right, we will begin. It's a 20-minute practice. Let's focus with discipline, love, and kindness. Sit down or lie down comfortably, and we will begin. Come into the space. Notice where you are. Breathe, release your body, and set an intention. Consider an intention relating to compassion. We have discussed compassion over the last couple of weeks and what compassion means. Remember, compassion is not only about tolerating and including others. It's about empowering yourself. I may have my eyes open. You can choose to close your eyes. Thank you for the donation. Release your body. Deepen the breath. Release arms, legs, torso, back, shoulders, neck, face. Release, let go. Release, let go. Release, let go. Notice how you feel physically. Sit in the present moment, knowing that you are empowered to choose how to be. Choosing how to be is not easy. Breathe, deepen the breath without becoming consumed or attached to the breath. Allow yourself to breathe the way you breathe. Being aware that past moments do not define you unless you choose to allow them to do so. Keeping front of mind that choice is a practice. It requires practice, and we choose to practice. Life is like practicing piano scales. It's a skill. Okay, release your body, deepen your breath. Welcome everyone. Take a moment now to consider this group, this community. Consider the gift of being a member of this community. Consider what compassion means. Compassion is inclusion. Compassion is tolerance. Think about how you demonstrate tolerance. Compassion is reading the room, being sensitive to other people's needs without using your own lens of judgment. Compassion is letting go of the small stuff, having a bird's eye view. Breathe, release your body, and consider compassion. The portal, the doorway to developing wisdom and a higher consciousness is compassion. Compassion doesn't mean we let go of our boundaries. Compassion means we honor our boundaries. Release your body, deepen the practice. Keep front of mind why we are here. We are here to express compassion with discipline and focus. Now consider everyone in the group. Take a moment to think about the possible experiences in this group. Someone here, one of you, has experienced loss. Someone, one of you, is uncertain about which way to go today in a significant life event. Somebody here has experienced a health emergency, crisis, illness. Someone here has experienced change. Thinking about each soul in this group. Each soul has a different life path, different experiences, and different sufferings. Think of loving kindness and send loving kindness to this group. Consider all the different souls and consciously send loving kindness to this group. Every single soul in this group has value. Every single soul has worth. Now, you are a member of this group. You are included, tolerated, seen, loved, cared for. We have concern for you. We want you to be your authentic self. In a moment, I'm asking you to close your eyes and receive loving kindness from the group. So we're going to relax and receive. It's your turn to receive loving kindness. Okay, receiving loving kindness from this beautiful group. Feel the energy of loving kindness. Receiving loving kindness with vulnerability, humility, resilience, an open heart. Take a moment now to think of possibly a neighbour, a friend, an associate, someone from work, someone that you have felt egoic feelings, perhaps frustration, perhaps anger, perhaps annoyance, perhaps you felt irritated about this person. I want you to think about this person who you find irritating. We all have them. And I want you to send this person loving kindness and understanding. So breathe, release your body, send this person, this somewhat frustrating person, loving kindness. No matter what they've done, send them loving kindness. Now imagine this person who has irritated you or frustrated you or annoyed you. And I want you to mindfully thank this person. Perhaps you can say to yourself, thinking about the person, I'm grateful for the opportunity you have given me to learn a little bit more about myself. I'm grateful for the lesson you have offered me to learn to be more humble, more resilient, and more understanding. I'm grateful for the experience I've had as a result of knowing you, which has resulted in feelings of irritation, annoyance, frustration. Feeling a sense of gratitude for this person who may be slightly annoying. sending this soul gratitude for the lessons the experience has imparted. Now bringing yourself back to the body, release your arms, release your legs. Consider your breathing. Consider the breath. Now reflect upon any inner narratives you have. I'm going to say some words, and your mind may jump or move towards an inner narrative. Notice that that's the narrative your mind has attached itself to. It's not real. It's important to develop the ability to release words from narratives. So I'll mention a word and just notice the narrative and cut the cord, let it go. A child 4 years of age. A Christmas time. A life change. A parent or caregiver. The ocean. A family table, kitchen table, dining table. Notice how the mind almost attaches and associates with the story. It's important to develop the ability to use words without them becoming stories. The inner child doesn't have to be his or her story. Consider your inner narrative. Imagine now with a pair of scissors, you cut the cord between your mind and your inner narrative. Now gently leave the visualization, cutting the cord between the narrative and the mind. Bring your mind back. Bring your mind back to the present. If you feel comfortable doing so, imagine that we are all standing in a circle. We are standing, breathing relaxed, and we are holding hands in this circle. So take a moment to breathe, visualize. We are standing in a circle, we are holding hands, and we care about each other. Take a moment to focus. Release the body, breathe. We have come to the end of this practice. Remember that you have worth. Remember that a practice is a process where we are fairly silent. Allow yourself to experience the silence. Feeling grateful, keep front of mind what compassion is and the infinite power of compassion. Life may be really hard with unexpected sadness, but you always have the armor and weapon of compassion, understanding, tolerance, inclusion, not sweating the small stuff. This is the second last week of this course. Thank you to all of you for being part of this community, and thank you for the collaboration, the collective community. Thank you. You take care.